All right, so we are now recording. Mike, go ahead.
All righty. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Ward. I am with Tech Data here in the U.S. I'm actually the director of sales for their cloud division located in Clearwater. And I'm super excited to be on the phone with you today with the Microsoft partner community as well with our partners in Dynasource. And I wanted to start off this presentation with just a really quick story. It was interesting. I was flying home from New York last week, and the gentleman next to me on the plane was asking me about my Surface Pro, and I actually have the newer Surface Pro. And I was telling him the reason I liked it so much is because I can very quickly go from producing content to consuming content. And even when the airplane door closes, I can pop the keyboard off, and I can just sit there and read PowerPoints and read documents, white papers, etc. And that will have some relevance of what we're going to talk about today. So my Surface Pro allows me to very quickly move from a consumer of content to a producer of content. And today when we talk about tackling the technology disruption, that's a key component as to where we're going. I'm going to start off with just a quick overview of the traditional model in distribution. And this model has been around for at least 3 decades. And what it is it's sometimes called a linear distribution model, but it's really good for helping to sell hardware. So you have a supplier who sells a distributor. Distributor adds value to that particular product or service. It may sell it to a reseller, may actually go directly to the customer. But the model has been in existence for quite a while. And in today's world, with our changing economy and the changing business demands, the model just doesn't let us scale as quickly and as much as we want to, as well as it has some inefficiencies. So when you think about a product company, they create one product and sell it one time, whether that product is a good or service or a piece of software accelerant. When you think about a software-based company like Microsoft, they actually produce a piece of software one time, and then they sell it many, many times. And so this distribution model helps you in both of those scenarios. But what it doesn't help you do is create an economy of scale, create connection points, which allows you to leverage everybody else in your ecosystem, not only to create content, but then to also consume content. And so today, in the changing distribution model, our ecosystem is made up of suppliers as well as resellers, customers, vendors. And really what you're creating is a platform model that drives connection points and allows everybody to sell to each other in that ecosystem. And so if you take an example of our traditional software resellers, today most of them don't have any services capacity. And they don't have any services capability. And so they need to get professional services in order to continue to drive software as well as drive their own profitability. The other partners we have in the ecosystem are really professional services partners. And for years and years, all they've wanted is sell the professional services, and they let a highly specialized partner like an LSP or somebody else sell the software components. The more they started to create additional services around SaaS and IaaS and PaaS, the more that they needed to also be able to create the software selling layer, integrate it directly into their solutions, and sell it out to all of their customers as well as to other partners. And so to monetize the intellectual property that's created with those 2 different partner types, one that's a professional services type, and one that's a traditional software reseller, you look to the range and the scale of Tech Data. One partner can buy from and sell to another partner in the Tech Data ecosystem. So that's the distribution model that we are moving to. And if you really look at some additional features of what the new model looks at, it's really focused on more next-gen technologies, third platform technologies, cloud analytics, mobility, security, to name a few. It is also then starting to get highly specialized, to get into vertical markets and start selling solutions directly through there. And it's driving a new partner collaboration opportunity. In the past, you've just had these alliances or you've done everything yourself, but you haven't truly partnered in a collaborative effort. So in the new model, we're going to have to. As we move forward, you have to focus on your IP to differentiate yourself. And you're going to do that with a couple of different ways. One, you have to be able to either develop or locate the necessary skills to drive your intellectual property. Second, you're going to make sure to create a structure, an org structure, a sales structure, and the capabilities where you can take advantage of the changing demands in the marketplace rapidly. And the third thing you're really going to want to do is have a partner channel that is comprehensive and can programmatically be executed against. And so that's what Tech Data is on the journey to build. I really love this slide as it educates us to where a lot of the partners are in the ecosystem today and where partners are going to, and the industry and end customers are demanding that we get to. We need to stop focusing on product and start focusing more on business outcomes. But that's a transition. That takes a lot of capabilities. And so we built out this 4-level model, which allows us to really have conversations about partners and where they are in their journey. At the far left side, level 1 in cloud control, it's really about doing very simple migrations, very simple assessments. Think about something as simple as an on-premise Office solution, moving it to Office 365 as an example. When you move to the second level, where you're getting through cloud adoption, it's really adopting different technologies or different solutions within a technology set, like data protection for your Office 365 as an example. Also in the cloud adoption, there's a lot of lift and shift going on where we're migrating simple workloads from the prem to the cloud. And Tech Data has a very well-defined process and approach to help our partners thrive in this level 2 in that marketplace. The third level is really about cloud strategy. You're now getting into much more complex workloads. We are delivering SAP HANA migrations, Red Hat integrations. We've launched a very definitive healthcare vertical. More and more you're getting into those complex workloads and data center modernization. Now, data center modernization is not only about moving the database to the cloud, it's also about modernizing the application to be very cloud aware. And then when we look at level 4, we're truly focusing on business outcomes. Here you're looking at those third generation platforms and technologies like IoT, like analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, those different things. Tech Data, this truly becomes a role of a solution aggregator at that point. We have many partners who are both producing and consuming those different solutions on our cloud marketplace. And so you really have to bring together the supply and the demand across all 4 of these levels. Resellers need to push in and have the skill sets to be able to quickly react to the market and take advantage of any opportunities that come up. You also need to be pushing in from the left and looking to grow your expertise. So in this particular model, there's really 3 things that you have to do. You have to identify the right skill set. And in order to do that, you've got a couple of choices. You can either train your internal folks on that skill set. You can hire for that skill set and experience, or you can partner for that skill set and experience. The first 2, when you're looking to train or hire, they really require a long-term investment on your behalf. Partnering makes sense for all of us. It does, but you have to have a flexible, dynamic model which allows you to rapidly respond to the business opportunities that are in the marketplace. Dynasource is the Tech Data partner of choice. Dynasource is a platform that provides visibility into partner skill sets, and it gives very precise identifications of those skill sets that partners need. I will walk you through a little bit of the pricing model, the platform in action, the onboarding process, and certainly if you reach out to any of your Tech Data reps, they can walk you through this in a lot more detail. So just to give you a little indication of what that actually looks like, this is a screenshot of the Dynasource partner ecosystem. And again, you'll go out very easily. They'll ask you a couple of questions. The onboarding process is less than 5 minutes. And what it helps you do is develop a services profile and then start to accelerate your transformation. You'll define your skill sets, your capabilities. It will ask you then to have additional folks in your environment, either system engineers or architects or folks with very specific skill sets. Will then log on, identify them as a member of your team, and be available in the partner ecosystem for sharing. I want to give you a quick example of an opportunity that I was recently in, and recently, to be fair, is about 5 months ago, that we actually lost. And we lost because we didn't have a partner like Dynasource. So we had a partner who was really good at scorecarding, and they were working with a company that they had done a lot of executive dashboards with, a lot of the presentation layer for business intelligence. But the end customer needed to create a data center in the cloud. And although this particular partner was really good with everything to do with databases and dashboarding and business intelligence, they really didn't know how to do lift and shift. And they really didn't know how to modernize the applications that consume all the data that they put up into the cloud. So after a couple of weeks, they came to us actually after they had lost the deal. But unfortunately, had they had Dynasource as part of their partner ecosystem, they could have very quickly went out and identified a partner who has the great skill sets for lift and shift of database workloads. They could have partnered with them, won the deal, and captured that business. I think that's a great example of how we expect the U.S. marketplace, the North American marketplace all up, to take advantage of Dynasource. So in summary, I just want to note a couple of things. One, we have to change the distribution model. It's changing. Our end customers are demanding its change. Our partners are demanding. Even within a connected ecosystem like we have today, the endpoints of connection are establishing more and more intelligence. And the creation of content, the creation of solutions and goods and services are being pushed out from the core out to the end pieces, out to the outer edge. A platform model for business will help you take advantage of that. But even as you go to take advantage of that, to grow your business, you need the right skills to address the opportunities in a rapid manner. Dynasource is a great platform along with Tech Data to help you build a channel with the skills inventories that you need and the experiences that you need to be able to deliver more solutions to the marketplace and win more business, win more profitable business for yourselves. So with that, I will just say again, my name is Mike Ward. I'm the Director of Sales with Tech Data Cloud in the U.S. If you want to reach out to me, I am on LinkedIn. Please do, under Michael Ward. And my email address is mike.ward@techdata.com. So with that, I think we can open it up for any questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that very insightful presentation. And I love the collaboration that you speak of, what you're doing with Dynasource and what Tech Data is doing in terms of customers and solutions for partners and customers all over the world. So very much appreciate your presentation, Mike. Are there any questions from anyone on the phone? Anything jump out that you wanted to ask further questions about, or any comments in regards to Mike's presentation? Alrighty, doesn't seem like there are any questions from anyone on the phone. Let me just double check to make sure we haven't had any additional questions come in on the community platform. And I don't see anything in particular. With that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the recording.